his computer. Okay, so I kind of want to make sure y'all understand what all I'm doing here. On Sundays, Andrea and I record Moving and Grooving Mondays. Now, if we can't get it done Sunday, we'll do it Monday. But we like to do it on Sunday. When I get home from church, she gets home from church, we both look pretty good. And then we can chill out. She's like, okay, if I do it before I go to mass and you do it when you get home from church, we both look pretty good. So, and it usually lasts about 15 to 20 minutes. We do have a topic that we discuss. We actually recorded it twice last night, which is why yesterday, because I messed it up, because I try to record it to my computer so that it becomes a YouTube video and then we can save it, but I accidentally recorded it to the cloud. But anyway, that's a whole different story. But what we do is we cover a different topic each week. So if there's a topic that you guys think that would be great for us to cover, let us know. We get into some kind of deep stuff. We get into some head stuff, and then we post it on the Superstars Facebook page either Sunday afternoon or first thing Monday morning, depending on when we record it. There's no challenge issued. What they're supposed to do this week is tell us the dates of seminar. They're supposed to text us or Voxer us the dates of seminar once they watch the video. I haven't gotten a text or a Voxer yet, so don't think anybody's watched it yet. But it's there. And so if they want that training, if they want that little hit from a couple of directors, if you guys ever want to jump on or be a part of it, let me know on Saturday. And we'll just, it's a Zoom meeting just like this. As a matter of fact, it's the same code as this code. It's director's meeting code. So just, say, hey, and I'll say, hey, we're doing it at like 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern. Jump on. And you don't have to say anything, or you can add in, or you might have something that happened to you that week that you say, oh my gosh, I would love to train on this. Can I share? And then what we'll do is we'll kind of build the curriculum around it. Then on Monday nights, which that's tonight, which actually it's my Monday afternoon, at 6:30 Eastern, I'm doing a meeting, a Zoom meeting. And I would love to have all the directors on it because I want all your people on it. So I want to explain the method behind my madness. And Paula already knows this, so she's going to go boring, but because we talked about it this morning. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build an esprit de corps. My goal is for everybody to know who all the directors are and who everybody is. My goal is to get it done. My goal is 15 minutes, so that means I'll get it done within 20. It'll start with recognition, like who's moved up the month before, who's turned in their weekly accomplishments, who's turned in their star bar sheets. Yeah, we have one out of like 400 and something consultants. One person did it, and that was Mira in Andrea's unit. But it's actually, when is it due? It's actually due tomorrow, so we'll see. Who's turned their weekly accomplishment? Who's moved up? Then I'm going to have someone do a product commercial each week. And then I'm going to do some training and give them a challenge. The challenges are not going to be easy. I'm just telling you that right now. They're not going to be easy because I don't want to water it down. So their challenge last Monday was to have 10 appointments on their books for February by tonight. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to give them that challenge again. Because some of them have 4 or 5 or 6. They just didn't finish the 10. And that way they feel like they've accomplished something. I'm talking perfect start. I'm talking power start. I'm talking cruise rules. Cruise rules. That's pretty much it. My goal is to get on and off quickly. And the reason why I'm going so fast is I am trying to make it so that all the way on the East Coast, if they have a 7 p.m. success meeting or a 7 p.m. Mary Kay party, they can still make it. And all the way on the West Coast, because for Andrea, the time is, for the unit meeting, is 3:30. They would be picking up their kids from school, and it would still work in with all that time. What I was finding with the 9 o'clock Eastern time is the people who were getting on were in Mountain and Central. And the funny thing is I actually had a consultant send me a message who said, well, I can't do anything at 6:30 Eastern time. It will have to be after 9 o'clock. And I go, well, I had a Zoom video for almost a year at 9 o'clock your time, and you got on twice in 1 year, so I'm not going to change the time. And I'm not trying to be a hard buddy, but I just feel like we need to set things in a pattern that they can connect into. And at any point, people can jump in and connect in. But what I need from you guys is when I send that text message to you guys, and it'll usually be on Sunday and then another one on Monday, is just have a text group for your people and just send it out to them and say, this is from Joanna.
Right.
If they are not on our Superstars Facebook page, you can go on and add your people on. If they're not on Facebook or you don't know what their Facebook name is, send out a message to everybody and say, hey, if everybody will get on Facebook and get on our Superstars Facebook page and tell me you've done it, you'll go into a drawing for, I don't know, sales tickets or something. If they have a problem with the privacy thing, which I have a woman here who's a brand new team member, and she can't have a public Facebook page. She just can't. So we made up a name for her. And so she has a fake name with a fake account. And now she's on Facebook. You know, on Facebook is this generic name, you know, Jane Doe. But she's also on our Superstars Facebook page, and she gets the feed. So there's a way around every objection to get everybody tied together. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about seminar. I'm going to be talking about career conference. I'm going to be talking about who wants to go into their car. We're going to be celebrating red jackets because that's what the company wants us to do right now. They want us to celebrate these red jackets and moving into red, re-earning your red. Here are our reds. I'm working on our Facebook page, just featuring all of our red jackets at the top with the cruise picture, just really focusing on red jackets. And Cheryl Steinman told me years ago, she said, if you want to be a top director in a national, you need to build 20 reds. And I went, oh my gosh, okay, whatever. And so all I did was talk director, director, director. But now I'm looking back and I'm thinking, she wasn't stupid. She is smart. That's why she a national. So if you look at the production of an average, the average production, not an average team, but the average production of a red jacket team, that could actually take you into a unit club if you had 10 red jackets in your unit. Because I have not had a car winner or an offspring director in the past 3 years, and yet we have done 450 to $500,000 every year. And I look back and I'm like, it's those red jacket teams. Yeah. And me doing national quota sales and me doing national quota sharing. So, you know, the other thing that they told us at leadership, and I'm trying not to repeat myself from what we learned at leadership, but the other thing they told us was that the directors are doing all the work and they don't want you to do all the work. And I just sent a message to 3 red jacket teams on January 31st. And I said, just an FYI, your team is very close to being over 1,800. When you place a 600 and your team is over 1,800, you're going to earn an 8% commission. Just take this however you want to use it. All 3 of them, 2 of them up their orders to 600 and the other one placed a 600. And the third one who placed a 600 said, oh my gosh, I was going to do an order next week, but I'll do it tonight to get the commission. It's just information. And do y'all know how to look that up on InTouch? You don't? Okay, let me go to screen share.
So every red jacket team of 1,800 per month.
Yeah.
It's 8%.
Yeah. So I can tell you exactly what the rules are. Hang on. Okay. So if they have 3 active and wait a minute, okay. I'm doing 2 things at once here. Let me get out of this. Okay. I'll just say this. If they have 3 active, they're a red jacket. You understand that part?
Yeah.
Normally, they would earn a 4% off their team's orders. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. If between their order and their team's order, their team does $1,000 to $17.99 wholesale, they earn a 6% off their team's orders, not their own.
Mm-hmm.
If their team does 1,800 wholesale, it jumps to 8%. And then y'all know if they have 5 people order and they do a 600, it jumps to 13%. That hasn't changed.
Okay, so pardon my not knowing this by heart,
It's
but
okay.
so is 1,800 wholesale including that?
Including their order.
So their order is part of the team order.
Yes, but their order is part of the team order, but they only get paid commissions on their team's orders, not their own. So in other words, Jackie Eisenman's team had 1,300 in wholesale orders.
I'm so impressed. You are pulling this stuff up.
Yeah, when she did her 600, it jumped to 1,900. So now she made 8% versus 4%. And then I looked at it, and she had 5 people on her team order, so it jumped to 13%.
Wow.
But you only get paid on the orders of your team. You don't get repaid on your own orders. What was I pulling up? Short-term memory is the first to go.
The red jacket.
Red jacket what?
Percentage.
Oh, I just told y'all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No.
you did.
No.
You said how to find it on our InTouch.
Oh, how to find. Okay. So what you're going to do is, thank you, Linda. You
Why
wanna go to-
redder is better here at the bottom.
Okay, no, forget that. So go to business tools, go to my business, go to reports. Y'all know how to pull up reports.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on reports, first off, this is how you find people who, what's their highest career level they've ever had.
I love this one. I pulled it up today.
It's called Career Path History. And it will show you the highest they've ever been. I cried the first time I saw it because I saw how many people their highest level was director, and they're not a director anymore. So that shows you who's never been a red. And if they're a personal of yours, get them in a red jacket this month. Because that and 6 qualified and 3,600, you just qualified for the cruise. They have to be personals, and they can't ever have been a red jacket before. Okay, the next thing is the career path history. There was something else I was going to show y'all. I can't find it. The preferred customer program. Somewhere on here is the preferred customer program, like who's participating. In that preferred customer, I'm going to stop sharing. In that preferred customer program listing is everyone who's ever been in your unit.
Mm.
I am sending them an email and a text because all you're going to get is their is a phone number, and you don't know if it's their cell or their house line, but you might have their email in your archives. So I'm sending them a text message and an email, and let me tell you what it says, because it's good.
Can you send that to us?
Yeah, I'll email it to you right now.
Okay, thank you.
I think I already sent it to Linda.
Because I'll tell you, when it came up to new consultants in my unit-wise, which is what I use, it added them all to my consultant
Yep.
list.
Yep. So you got to go back and fix that.
I do, but at least I've got them all.
Okay, I'm sending it to y'all right now, but I'll read it to you right now. Can y'all see this on your screen?
No, I see you.
It says, here's the text. Hi, Susie. This is Joanna Shipe, your former Mary Kay director. There are so many exciting things happening in MK right now, and I wanted to see if you were curious about how it might benefit your life. Please review the attachment and let me know if you're interested in having a quick chat. Have an amazing week filled with huge blessings. Joanna Scheit. Then the email says basically the same thing. There's a little bit more. I say, I hope this finds you well and warm. As your former Mary Kay director, I wanted to reach out to you and let you know there are so many exciting things happening in Mary Kay right now that I would love to share with you. New products, higher commissions, and so many opportunities to connect with a great pink community through Zoom video, local meetings, and personal training and coaching calls. I have attached a flyer with a bit of information on your options should you wish to know more. Even if building a business is not in your focus right now, you could rejoin for $25 and get your 50% off discount again. If you are just a little bit curious, please give me a call, and I give my phone number. Okay, so let me send this to you guys right now.
Thank you.
And let me see. I love that Linda doesn't have AOL anymore.
Doesn't have what?
AOL.
Well,
Okay.
amen to that.
No kidding. Okay.
What do you have, Linda?
She has Gmail now.
Oh, good.
Sorry, there's noise in my background. Gmail.
She has Gmail now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then let me send y'all the flyer that you attached to it. Now, so far, I've only recruited 2 people from this, but I've only sent it to A through C because there were so many of them. Y'all, I have like, how many pages do I have? I have like 30-something pages. I'm like, dang.
Where's your assistant?
She is not going to work out. And so I am continuing the search.
Okay.
She was not computer savvy enough. And, oh, I didn't give you all the script. Fart. Okay. And in the spirit of wanting to make everybody happy, including myself. Okay, there you go. Send anyway. All right, done. It's coming in 2 emails.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she's not computer savvy. And I just said, I don't think this is going to work.
Okay.
Okay, so the search continues. I do have a girl at Dream Center that if she weren't at Dream Center, she'd be amazing, but no can do. It's against the rules. Okay, so I think that's it. Can y'all think of anything? Do y'all need anything like brain picking or anything? Paula, was there anything we went over in our conversation this morning that you think everybody might want to hear?
Well, you were very helpful today because in the past I had offered when we changed over to the 3D and we knew about it, but the consultants didn't, to get some people signed up because I had, just finished my year of whatever.
Recovery.
I wanted people to show up at Career Conference. And so I offered a miracle set because I had some extra ones because for the last year I'd been occupied. So I gave them a miracle set when they showed up at Career Conference. Well, some of them showed up at 3 o'clock before it stopped at 4. And everybody got a miracle set, and I understand that. But this year, their team leader said, what are we going to give the girls for an incentive to go to Career Conference? And I said, well, I thought I'd have a bag for everybody that came both days. And she says, well, what's going to be in the goodie bag? And I said, well, probably an educational CD and some sales slips, something for their business. And in my unit, a lot of them don't speak English. And so she said, well, the CDs won't help because they don't speak the language. I don't think that will do it. And I got in touch with you and sent you the text. And you said, well, they need to be in charge of their own business and they don't need to be bribed to go to this kind of thing. So I sent that to my person. And so the conversation continued. But I don't know that I'll be recruiting anyone to Career Conference because of that. But they don't speak the language anyway. So it's like the English ones that do, have a different, or the English speaking ones have a different, little bit different perspective. But what I know, Joanna Shipe, is that even with the silly stuff, which 5 years from now we'll both laugh and it will be silly, you come back and help me with the correct verbiage.
Thanks.
And pretty much I'm really stinking good at verbiage. But in situations like this, I lose my perspective. And so I appreciate your perspective on that. And it helps me to release it because it was your words.
I know. And then you can blame me. But the ironic thing is, Andrea and I had just trained on this at Moving and Grooving. And we trained on, and I'm trying to find the exact note that we said, but it's about taking charge of your own business and not having people hold your hand. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Fart. Well, you'll have to watch it. But it's about being your own self-leadership. It's about self-leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And being on the Zoom calls, showing up when you're supposed to show up, being proactive in your business, going to your meetings, going to career conference, knowing when seminar dates are. And that's why the thing for the call was text your director or Voxer her when are the seminar dates so she knows you watched it. But really, we're here to support you, but we are not here to drag you and push you and cajole you.
Mm-hmm.
And my biggest thing is when I have a consultant go, well, I feel like you just expect so much from me. I'm like, this is based on your goals, honey. You want to change your goals? I will change how I work with you. But I'm not, y'all know me. I'm not going to push anybody who I don't go to parties where I'm not invited. So, I think it's a matter of us saying, I would love to see you take charge of your business and use some self-leadership. And that's basically what Paula said to her. And she sent me a copy of it. I thought it was beautiful, even if it was my words. But yeah, I mean, we all need to get a little perspective sometimes. And I love it when you guys call me and you say, I have a situation, because if I were in that situation, I'd be all bogged up in the emotions of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd probably be ticked off. But when it's someone else's situation, you can kind of take a step back and say, okay, let's think what's the Mary Kay way of handling this?
Yeah. Well, I appreciated that so much, and it was resolved in a day, instead of 5 days or whatever, or me stewing about what am I going to say. So I appreciate that very, very much.
Well, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, Linda's muted, so she may have checked out. Okay, so let's call it a day. It's about, she's back. It's about 30.
I've been here. I just have background noise.
Oh, okay. All right. So if you guys think of anything that you need me to cover next week, please let me know. And I got to get ready for our next call, which is in 25 minutes. So if you want to get your unit members on, start sending them messages now. And y'all, the link is, it's the same as this one, but the ID is different. So let me tell you the ID. And this will always be the director ID. My meetings, Monday Success, the ID is 953-496-955. 953-496-955. And I'm going to try to keep that as consistent as possible until it won't let me be consistent anymore. Like, it just messes me up. All right, girlfriends, y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Say bye, y'all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, I got to stop.